Hey, what's up guys, Formal Guy 1 here, and before we get to today's video, if you haven't seen it already, we have a new Instagram page. Just find Formal Guy 1 on there. It looks just like my YouTube channel and artwork and stuff. And currently we are posting GTA pictures from behind the scenes for GTA funny moments. In the near future we're going to be expanding and posting pictures from other video games and more stuff that we do. So please go on Instagram and search for Formal Guy 1 and follow us and see new daily pictures posted every day. Well, with that being said, let's get to the video. Hey, what's up guys, Formal Guy 1 here, and welcome back to NASCAR on GT Sport. Today we have two more 10-lap shootout races at Blue Moon Speedway. Now last video we mentioned that something very cool happened with Flutter in the NRL, and today we are going to share what that is. So, I left the NRL in the middle of Season 3, and I mentioned in a video that the Season 3 Series Champion was KC, the driver of the 42. Well, the NRL just finished Season 4, and I am here to confirm that Flutter-97 is officially the Season 4 NRL Series Champion. I believe he made the championship for every season in the NRL, and he was never able to pull off winning the title, but he just did in Season 4. So huge congratulations to Flutter in that 9 car, and he's actually driving the car he drove to a championship at this racetrack. I thought that was very much worth noting for this video, because in this race today, Car Freak is driving the very car that he drove to a series championship in Season 2. So now you have two of the NRL Series champions racing together again at Blue Moon, and they're both driving their championship cars, so this could get great. So again, if you didn't see last video, these shootouts are not done with caution rules, they're basically done with send it rules, as Car Freak just blazed by that Porsche. That was an embarrassment for that Porsche driver, holy crap. So again, full send it rules, no NASCAR cautions or anything, just send it. If you wreck, you wreck. But 10 laps isn't that long, so that way, you know, if something does happen, you're not going to be racing forever and ever without a caution. So here we go, Flutter, the Season 4 champion, is already leading with Warfox in tow. And we mentioned last video that there are 3 types of drivers in these races, so you have a league veteran like Flutter who has league experience. A league rookie like Sared Unit, I do believe he's in this race, yep, here he is in the 19. So a league rookie is somebody who is in a NASCAR league, but he doesn't have much experience. And then you have someone who is a prospect like Electric Shanks, who does not race in a NASCAR league, but he's racing here today to have a possibility of joining one of our NASCAR leagues. And I say leagues plural because there are 2 NASCAR leagues that I know of right now that are trying to get drivers. If you would like to join the NRL, please message Flutter-_97 to set up a party chat interview, possibly, to join the league. Or the NASCAR Racing League does throw up lobbies from time to time at Blue Moon, so if you want to come race with us and have a shot at joining the league, please do so. Then if you want to join the NFRL, the NASCAR Fantasy Racing League, please message CarFreak13 on PlayStation. You can set up a party chat interview to join. To join the NFRL, you must have Discord and you must be 18 years or older. So with all that being said, let's watch some racing, as this stage already is close to being half over. But Car Freak and G-Fire, the 2 first stint winners from last video, are already caught up to the leading 2 cars. Car Freak trying to get by his technical teammate in Warfox, but Flutter, you see, driving the high lane. He's trying to set Warfox up to draft off of him, and it is working. Whoa! Car Freak really losing. He will save it. What a save is right. Holy crap. Car Freak and G-Fire got really close to taking each other out going into 3, but somehow they both survived. These cars are getting a little bit fanned out here, but they are still close together. Flutter was a little bit loose coming out of 1 there, but he will hold his line. You see these top 4 cars, all really slick-looking NASCAR BMWs. Love to see that. And if anybody's asking, hey, why do you run NASCAR on BMWs? It's simply because we've tested all the Group 4s, so the Corvettes, the Mustang, all of it. Truly, these cars have some of the best looking NASCAR characteristics of a car. It kind of looks like the front of the old school Chevy SS from the mid-2000s. And it has the rear of, honestly, it kind of resembles the old school Pontiac Grand Am NASCAR, which is pretty cool. With all that being said, here comes G-Fire on the inside, 2 wide for second place. Now Carfreak's going to try to get by and take over third from G-Fire. That was the halfway point when they just crossed the start-finish line. Flutter holding a slim lead, but Carfreak is really looking back there. He wants to challenge Flutter. Just think, out of these 4 cars, there are 2 NRL Series champions. Carfreak makes a move. He will get by Warfox, but Warfox has the draft on the outside. Flutter is really trying to help Warfox stay in front of Carfreak, and right now it's working out pretty well with the draft. Warfox gives a huge shot to Flutter. Look at all the sparks flying from the wall. See Carfreak settling right in behind Warfox. He wants to make sure he can keep up with this pack. Warfox a little bit unstable there going into 2. Look at how unstable that 4 car is. Wow. Carfreak is there on the outside. 4 car gives him a little bit of a push. That slowed Carfreak way down as he's going to fall back to 4th again. And again, if you didn't see the other video we just uploaded, please go check it out because it is 2 more of these 10-lap stints. I believe we'll be doing more of these in the future, and plus they make for decent little videos to make. And again, these are all just small previews to what's going to be coming soon in both of our leagues with NASCAR videos. I must say, for the Blue Moon 250, or the season opener for the NRL, pending I am able to join back, I love giving the spotlight to all of the season champions of the NRL, so we will be doing that, and we're happy to have Flutter join that elite group of drivers. Carfreak to the inside, 3 wide! Oh my gosh! 43 into the wall, Carfreak gets the speed off of the edge, but Warfox still has the draft from Flutter. That was almost a 3-car pileup coming out of 3. Carfreak dives to the inside. He cannot get around Flutter, but he will take over 2nd place. Actually, wow, Warfox had the speed on the outside, but Carfreak jumped up in front of him. What a move. And now, they will be coming to the white flag, and this is 2 season champions right here. So this could be quite interesting for a last lap shootout. Obviously, don't count out G-Fire or Warfox, but the experience between these top 2 is second to none. They're racing side by side back there. 1 lap to go, sponsored by nobody. Carfreak to the inside. Flutter tried to block, can't block in time. They are side by side for the lead. Carfreak goes way to the inside. Can he complete the pass? He will, but Flutter still has the advantage from the outside run. Carfreak returned that bump from the front straightaway, but side by side for the lead. You see Flutter pulling away just a little bit on that inside. He will officially take over the lead. Now where's Carfreak going to make this move? Flutter has to decide which side to defend. Carfreak with a crossover. Can he get there? He will. They are side by side for the lead. Coming to the start-finish line. Who gets here first? And Flutter by inches. Flutter by mere inches over Carfreak. Holy cow. We gotta take a look back at that to see how Flutter really won this, because that was so close. I couldn't tell who won just by looking at that. Okay, so we're gonna watch this in slow-mo fast forward here. So as we inch it forward, you're gonna hear the clicking of the camera going forward. So you see how close that is. We can show you a side view. We'll show you that here in a second at the line. But look at how even these cars are. They're almost into each other. And right here, as they come across the start-finish line, you see Carfreak got closer and closer and closer, but could not get there. And right there you see, the front edge of Flutter's car is a little bit closer to the edge. Let's look at the side view. And as you can see here, look at the inches that Flutter won by. That is insane. A true drag race off of 3 between 2 series champions. Can you expect anything different? These are arguably 2 of the most experienced drivers in the NRL, and they just put on a show for the fans here at Blue Moon. That was insane and so fun to watch. We're going to show you hood view from Carfreak coming out of 3 because I want to see what he saw from this. As you can see here, he dove to the inside. Flutter was not able to get all the way down there. Carfreak has the run right here. Little bump from Flutter, and right there you see, look at the bottom right corner. You can see Flutter's car. Wow. That was just a 10-lap stint. Imagine what a full-fledged 250-mile race would be of these two racing, combined with all the other league veterans in our NASCAR leagues. That is amazing. So now that that's over, we have one more 10-lap stint to get to for today's video, so let's get to it. Alright, welcome to the final 10-lap stint for this video. I'm going to apologize in advance. This guy's name's Spagooty. It's going to be very interesting just mentioning him in a professional manner. I can do it, but during this race, watching it, it was very interesting watching that and trying to think of someone like Mike Joy saying that name in a NASCAR race. With that being said, we have a couple of new prospects joining us, so Drew, Spagooty, that might be it for new drivers, but either way, another loaded field. As the winner from the first stint in this video, Flutter, will start dead last, but he has Car Freak right in front of him, so these two might be able to work together to get to the front. As we look up here at these prospects leading this field, they might be able to get together and try to stay up front. I'm going to give them the spotlight now because they are leading this race, and if those league veterans get formed up, they are certainly going to be shooting up for this lead. As Drew goes into the wall in turn 2, that's a little unheard of. Spagooty goes to the inside. He should lead lap 1. A lot of cars back here bunched up coming out of 3. Wraith driving that police BMW. Here comes Warfox, 3 wide. A battle for third place, and you got 2 more cars behind them. This is a log jam going into turn 1. Sared sideways into the wall. Can he hold it? He will for now. Oh, Sared is sideways. He did not save it. And again, this is a full send-it race. No cautions, no nothing. So if you wreck, that's just tough luck, unfortunately. As you just saw there, it looked like Spagooty was actually trying to push Shanks away. Be a very smart decision by him. But again, another big advantage to these league veterans is the speeds that these cars have as Lerning goes spinning out of turn 3. He is going to go right into the pits. I guess that's a good place to go to if you're spinning out anyways. As we look through the field here, Flutter has caught these lead cars. Car Freak is a little bit behind Flutter, so like we mentioned at the top, these league veterans don't take very long. Look at that move. Flutter just goes wailing right by Spagooty. You see Shanks leading up here in this Honda Group 4. Another reason why we use these BMWs for NASCARs is because it has another really good thing about it. It has a lot of body space where you can put sponsors on the cars. As you can see, that's split by the door and the rear quarter panel on that Honda. It just would not look right with sponsors on that section of the car. Now you have 2 prospects pushing 1-2, and then you have 2 league veterans pushing 3-4. As you can see here between these stints, you're able to change cars if you want. Flutter has ran the same car for every stint. Car Freak is now driving his 3rd different car. No, I think 4th different car. Driving that 2011 Tony Stewart 14. Flutter sideways! Oh my gosh! Look out, everybody!
What a save!
Flutter saved it. I'm not saying anything. Flutter saved that race car after getting turned by the leader. And speaking of leader, Car Freak is your new leader. And again, using that very red 14 car, I believe Car Freak drove that to 2 victories in the NRL. And now he leads this race with G-Fire. Now again, Flutter won that first stint, so do not count him out of this one. He's got a league veteran behind him. Warfox might be able to push him up, and you never know, the prospect driving that NSX might be able to help him out too. Look at G-Fire. He wants the lead. He wants nothing to do with pushing Car Freak. He just wants the lead. He might get it. He has the outside advantage. Car Freak's going to hold the inside. Looks like he will pass G-Fire again. It's always dangerous going with those inside to outside moves because if you're not clear, you're just going to eat the wall. G-Fire will give him a push down the straightaway as that was the halfway point. 5 laps to go in this stint. You see coming out of that turn, Car Freak and Flutter both love to run that outside line, and clearly it prevails. Car Freak gets a great launch and is able to drive away from G-Fire, but now G-Fire is going to get in the draft. Flutter is there. Flutter might actually catch the draft of these cars and catch back up. Yeah, it looks like he will. What a move. These two league veterans, Flutter and War Fox, they worked together there and they were able to catch these leaders back. So Flutter is trying to win 2 stints in a row. Now, the funny thing is we've already seen G-Fire absolutely dominate and beat Flutter in a stint. So actually out of this top 4, oh, War Fox sideways! He will save it, but he had hard wall contact. Now he's going to fall off the pace. G-Fire once again not pushing Car Freak. He just wants to pass him. Again, you can do that, but if you do that, you're going to help the third place car catch back up. Car Freak all the way to the apron. Flutter trying to follow him. Gives G-Fire a little bit of a push. Still side by side for second place. Car Freak is loving the sight of that in his mirror. There are now just 3 laps to go in this stint. I think the underdog here is Flutter, simply because G-Fire has the ability to stay in front of Flutter, and obviously Car Freak has a lot of experience in that race car, but Flutter being in third, he's going to have to try to pass both of these cars to take home the victory here. And again, we've mentioned 2 series champions racing at this racetrack is always fun to see. And if everything works out, you might be able to see them both racing on road courses again, which would be really fun. 2 laps to go for this final stint. Car Freak into the wall. G-Fire a little bit quicker on the inside. Car Freak will still hold it, but G-Fire goes to the lead. Wow, Car Freak fell back to third. That was a terrible turn 1 for him. Yikes. Well, Flutter got a big taste of that 43 rear bumper in that first stint in the last video. Flutter's going to try to pass. Can he get the run on the outside? He will. Side by side, but G-Fire will have the inside. No, here comes Flutter. Look at that run, and Car Freak's going to go with them. What a move. All right, well, just like the last stint. 1 lap to go, sponsored by nobody, but 2 series champions once again are going to decide it on the last lap. Can G-Fire catch up and spoil it? Side by side, can Car Freak complete it? No, he cannot complete it on the inside. Here comes Flutter. The exact same situation as last stint. The question is, did Car Freak learn from that last stint so he can try to win this one? Look at G-Fire. Here he comes to the inside, side by side for the lead. Where's G-Fire going to go? Almost 3 wide. Gives Car Freak a little bit of a shot. Here comes Car Freak to the inside. Flutter tries to block. He can't get there. And here comes Car Freak. All the way to the apron. Flutter tries to get there and he can't. Car Freak will win this stint. And out of the 4 stints in these videos, Car Freak will win 2 of them. Flutter won 1 and G-Fire won 1. So right there you have it. Those top 3 cars in this stint are your stint winners for the last 4. Great racing by the league veterans and G-Fire and that prospect. And great driving by everybody, really. So with that, that'll officially end for these 4 stints over these last 2 videos. But I will officially announce here that the next race that we show you will be a full-fledged Blue Moon race. We'll have a Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3 with full NASCAR rules, with cautions and all that. I haven't done a video like that in a while, but it will feature the likes of Car Freak, Flutter, and a few other big names in these NASCAR leagues. We want to thank you guys so much for watching. NASCAR on GT Sport is clearly one of the most popular things on this channel. We really appreciate you guys viewing it. So that is all for now. Congratulations to our stint winners, and we will see you next time on NASCAR on GT Sport. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you like what you saw, and if you want to see more content, and switch that notification bell on to get notified every single time we upload a brand new video. And also check the description to get links to all sorts of stuff, including our NASCAR playlist and playlists to funny moments across many other video games. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one.